Hello, and welcome to my DynaSCAPE's presentation. In this video, I will discuss some of the features in DynaSCAPE's that I learned while completing my Hort 120 DynaSCAPE's project. Model space is where the drawing takes place. It is the area where the formation of lines creates the desired shapes necessary for each project. While in this space, the first thing we did was insert a template. The template allows us to cover over an existing landscape design and cuts down on time when creating the drawing for the software. When starting a new drawing, DynaSCAPE automatically sets the scale of the drawing to a 1:1 ratio. This means that the drawing will be in real-world measurements. When you begin your drawing, you will be prompted to select your sheet size and print scale. This will create a boundary that is the printable region. Everything inside the boundary will be included when it is time to print, and anything outside of the boundary will not. Lines and polylines in a drawing work together to form desired shapes and designs. There are two variants of the polyline tool. The polyline allows you to make lines with many points, and the closed polyline allows you to make lines and shapes. The closed polyline tool allows you to use grip edits to smooth arcs and curvilinear lines. Closed polyline allows you to have many points when completing a polyline. Each left click while the polyline tool is engaged will create a new point. To close the line, you must right-click, or the line will be erased. While using hatch patterns in DynaSCAPE, the software does not recognize items of furniture and will hatch over them. Therefore, while using the polyline tool, we can make a closed polyline around the object and around the perimeter of the shape to correctly hatch. Layers are used to visually organize a drawing. DynaSCAPE includes an extensive list of pre-made layers on each drawing. Each layer is automatically assigned a color, but it can be changed throughout the Edit Active List tab. Through the Edit Active List tab, you can view the active list. The active list shows the name and color associated with each layer. The color in the left column is the color visible in DynaSCAPE. The right one is the print color. Although DynaSCAPE has pre-made layers, sometimes you may need to add a custom layer. You can add a layer by assigning the new layer at the bottom of the active list. Figures are pre-drawn images and shapes. DynaSCAPE has streamlined the use of figures and has them built into their software to save time and make it easier to insert while making new drawings. For example, in this drawing we use the outdoor table, car, bench, and trash can figures. To access the figures in DynaSCAPE, you must go to the Figures tab in the model space and pick from the specific drop-down list to select the desired figures you want. From there, you can left-click the figure you want to insert and place it into the drawing. When setting the figure in the model space, there is a process you must go through to place it the correct way. After left-clicking the desired figure you want, you must then left-click it in the spot you want the figure to be placed. From there, you can set the rotation and left-click to set. Next, you size the image by using the cursor and then left-clicking to secure the size. You then finish by right-clicking to confirm all changes to the figure. The Plant Label tool is an industry-specific tool that allows the users to label plants in the drawing. DynaSCAPE has a feature that will auto-generate a list based on the plant labels that were inserted into the drawing. The list is in table form, and it automatically includes the name, quantity, botanical name, and common name of each plant in the drawing. When selecting plants to be inserted into the drawing, you can search DynaSCAPE's large database to generate a wide variety of plant material. After plants are selected and inserted, they can be labeled in two ways. One, manually counting how many are there, and the other being, if they overlap, they can then be grouped together and auto-counted, which saves time and is a helpful tool. There are two different types of softwares that we work with, one being industry-specific to landscape and non-industry specific that can be used across a wide range of industries. An example of industry-specific software is DynaSCAPE and how it can be used on plant labels. Non-industry specific software has tools that are more general and can be used by a more wide range of applications. For example, tools like lines, shapes, and colors are more non-industry specific. AutoCAD and DynaSCAPE are very similar in many ways, but has several key differences. The main difference being that AutoCAD is a non-industry specific software and can be used by a wide variety of users. However, DynaSCAPE is an industry-specific software and has more tools and aspects related to doing landscape. From this, other similarities are formed and differences occur. DynaSCAPE has a plant list function, pre-created figures, model space, and is automatically set to a 1:1 scale from the start of the drawing. AutoCAD has no plant list function, does not offer pre-created figures. It has a model space for drawing and a paper space for printing. You also have to manually adjust the scale to 1:1 in each new drawing. Both softwares are great to work with, but depending on which you work with, one may be easier to use. In conclusion, DynaSCAPE has 5 key features that include model space, polylines, layers, figures, and plant labels. Model space is where the drawing takes place. It's where we set the scale to real-world measurements and set the boundary and make all edits to the drawing. The polyline and closed polyline tool allow us to make shapes, arcs, and curvilinear lines, which is useful throughout the drawing phase. DynaSCAPE provides many pre-made layers to each new drawing. They can be edited and used to organize the drawing. Figures are pre-made objects in the DynaSCAPE that help add symbols to the drawing. The plant label feature is an industry-specific tool. Plant labels can be added from DynaSCAPE's large database to label each plant. This feature will also generate a plant list that can be added into a drawing. DynaSCAPE and AutoCAD have similarities and differences. The biggest difference between them is DynaSCAPE is an industry-specific software and AutoCAD is a non-industry specific software. Both softwares excel in many ways. All in all, I enjoyed learning how to use DynaSCAPE. It was a very beneficial software and a new learning experience. It gave me the opportunity to use a different software I wasn't used to. Using this software showed me what industry-specific softwares look like and how it is easier to complete a landscape design when all necessary tools are provided. I am very grateful for this experience, and it was a lot of fun to try something new. Thank you for watching, and to learn more about DynaSCAPE, check out the link below.